Hello. Today we'll be talking about Charles Darwin. A little background on Charles Darwin. He was born in 1809 in England. His father was a doctor, so because of this, he wanted Charles to pursue a career in medicine, but Charles had other ideas. He had a great interest in natural history, so he decided to study theology in Cambridge. While he was studying theology, he really found that his passion was natural history and the study of animals. So, as a career, he did studies on different types of individuals, in different types of ecosystems, and different types of species at the same time. While researching in 1836, Darwin came up with a theory of evolution known as natural selection. He continued his research and continued his studies until he died in 1882. What contribution did Charles Darwin have to ecology? The theory of natural selection, also known as descent with modification, brought light to the origins of adaptations to the realm of science. A little bit about natural selection is it's the evolution of a species through generations. A single organism or a single individual cannot evolve by itself, but its genes can be passed on through generations to other individuals of the same species. A quick example of this is birds with different beak sizes. Let's say we have a bunch of birds with a different beak size, and they're all trying to eat a large nut. The birds with the small beaks are not going to be able to eat the large nut, so in that case, they will not be able to survive and reproduce. Whereas birds with big beaks could eat the big nut, and their genes for their big beaks would get passed on. As time goes on, the numbers of birds with smaller beaks would slowly decrease until they became extinct, whereas the genes for big beaks would be passed on until they were the only thing around in that ecosystem. Why did I choose Charles Darwin? I chose Charles Darwin because I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. And from a believer in Jesus Christ's perspective, natural selection is the only type of evolution that makes sense and that falls in line with the Bible. I believe that individuals cannot evolve by themselves. I do believe that genes can be passed on to other generations and that certain genes provide the ability to survive and reproduce better than other genes. Thank you.